Hi, my name is Cory Baker. Some of you know me from my 12 years on the radio in Barstow on the highway stations. Others know me from other stations I've been at over the last 35 years, and some of you know me from the Barstow Area Chamber of Commerce, where I was for the last 6 or 7 years. Well, now I'm here on MojaveFreePress.com. So what drew me here? Well, for those of you who listen to my morning show, you know that I'm a pretty easygoing guy. I like to have a little fun, but when something ticks me off, I have to say something about it. And without a radio show, this is the next best thing. Politics, one of my favorite subjects to get ticked off about. For instance, there's no perfect or easy way for our country to get out of the financial trouble we're in, right? But our current POTUS seems to think that spending more money on programs will be the way for us to get better. But who actually benefits from these programs? Not me. I've been out of a full-time job for almost 2 years. Will this new jobs program get me a job? Very doubtful. Will it train me to do something else instead of get me a job in the field I've been in for more than 35 years? Hell no. Those of us who are unemployed, or in my case, underemployed, need to reinvent ourselves to get a decent job. My wife is taking an online economics class at the local college. Now, one of the topics had to do with unemployed people who stopped looking for jobs because it's easier to sit on your butt and collect the government cheese, right? Well, maybe some people do that. But one of the comments on that topic had some uppity woman saying that there's a job for everyone who needs one. She pretty much said, get your ass up off the couch and go flip burgers. Well, you know what? I'm offended by that because I've applied at every fast food restaurant in this town and I couldn't even get an interview. Why? I'm freaking overqualified. I asked a friend of mine for a job at his local business and he said, and this is a quote, I can't afford you. Well, listen, if you owned a McDonald's franchise and someone who's been making 30 to 50 grand a year for the last 12 years asks you for a job, are you going to think that person will be satisfied and stick around for minimum wage? I wouldn't. Well, I would now. I'm much more tolerant of the unemployed than I used to be. So back to Obama's plan. Like many of his plans, it'll help the rich, but not the poor. Remember the car company bailout? Well, those companies got lots of money to stay in business so they could sell cars to the poor people who can't afford them. What's up with that? Cash for clunkers? I still drive one. What's the new plan? Give more money to the big companies so they can hire untrained people to work in their factories. Why don't you call it jobs for junkies? Nope, not going to work. All the money he wants to spend should go to job training or retraining those who need it at no charge to them, so some of us can once again be productive citizens and buy our own cheese. My advice to you, well, we're coming up on another election year. Next year, vote for anyone but Obama and let him see what it's like to be unemployed. Thanks for listening. I'm Cory Baker.